What's up, guys? Corey Allen here. Listen, tonight, parents in Pickens County showed up and showed out. It's perfect. I'm going to show you a couple of clips. One is from Matt Kutilek. He has run for office. He didn't win his primary, but he's a really good activist, and he's got some really good points to make. He's a veteran. He went to the Citadel. Good dude. And you're about to hear him take the school board to task over this book right here. Despite proviso 1.105 basically stating that any book that espouses what this book in particular specifically espouses should never be taught in South Carolina schools. Take a look, and we'll talk about some of the things that these parents are saying in Pickens County, South Carolina, right after that.
I'm a retired combat wounded United States Marine Lieutenant Colonel and current project manager in manufacturing here in Pickens County. I have an undergraduate and graduate degree from history from the Citadel in Charleston, South Carolina. I have gone to the open website. We reviewed every single one of your bios. You're very successful in the private, public, and academic sector. Unfortunately, as you know, that is not a result of your merit, of hard work, of determination, or any pursuit of happiness in your life. It is a result because you were born white in a racist country, and that white privilege and white patriarchy is what caused your success and nothing less. How does that make you feel? My assumption is it does not make you feel happy or comfortable. It probably makes you a little angry that I'm calling out to the success that you've worked hard for. Everything that I've said is propagated by Ibram Kendi in his racist, anti-American, Marxist ideology books, including one that's currently being issued and read here in Pickens County. If that makes you feel uncomfortable, how do you think it makes our sons and daughters feel who are in elementary, middle, and high school? I spent 20 years protecting and serving the Constitution of the United States of America. I nearly gave my life in the field of battle, protecting our Constitution, the founding documents of this country, one of which is the Declaration of Independence. And it states in the preamble, as we all know, we hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal. Yes. Right. And that we are endowed by our Creator with certain inalienable rights, and among those are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And in my life part B, right here in Pickens County, I will fight to the death to ensure that my daughters and the sons and daughters of the people in this crowd, we the people, are not being indoctrinated by racist, anti-American, Marxist ideology perpetrated by Ibram Kendi and these people that advocating critical race theory. And you, as elected officials on this board, I ask you to fight the same and do the same thing so we can continue on with this constitutional republic where we have sacrificed the lives of 1.5 million patriots around the globe to ensure equality and freedom for all people. Thank you very much.
I did not fully realize that the only thing extraordinary about white people is that they being white people, think that something is extraordinary about white people. Ibram Kendi himself is on record stating that white people are actually not humans, they're actually aliens. He's on record himself, published in How to Be an Anti-Racist, his other work of complete fiction, that the only way to remedy past discrimination is with present discrimination, and the only way to stamp out present discrimination is with future discrimination. So what is his remedy to perceived slights against people who have the same skin tone as him? Being prejudiced and discriminating against people who do not have the same skin tone as him. It's not really a matter of content of character so much as it is collectivist guilt, collectivist ideology, collectivist revenge, collectivist payback. Those are the things that Ibram Kendi wholeheartedly believes in. And those are the things that Pickens County English teachers believe that your children should be taught. And this is not just Pickens County. Thank God we have some parents willing to stand up in Pickens County, but this is all over South Carolina. As I have told you for 2 years, I've told you about this. Not just me, of course not just me. So many of us, but the inaction, the fear of action by conservatives has led us to this point where we are trying to make the case that this book that the author himself claims is a perfect introduction to CRT, we're having to argue that it is actually CRT. And we're having vice principals, teachers, administrators, school board members, superintendents tell us we're crazy still. Still. Are you going to stand up? Are you going to make your voice heard finally? There's no good faith way to interpret this book as being anything other than what it is. If it's noon and I point to the sky and I say, that's a sun, and somebody behind me says, no, that's the moon, our opinions are not equally valid. The truth is the truth, and the truth is that this book is extremely racist. Period. End of discussion. Do you see? Well, you better see it soon, because I do not want to see the future that is built upon this house of cards, this lie, and lies like it. I do not want to be a part of that future, and I don't think you do either. And I don't even think that the people who believe that they believe in this, who've never read it, mind you, I don't think that they really want to see that future or be a part of it either. They just don't realize it. Don't be afraid to speak truth to power. Don't be afraid to speak reality to the establishment, especially the academic establishment. If you ask a question about this book and the response you get is screaming in your face, that proves the problem. Stay tuned, stay sharp, just be aware of what is happening. And I highly encourage you to read this fantasy novel. My name's Corey Allen, and this is the Overton Report.